The halls are decked, the nog is egged, and the log is yuled. That's probably really bad. All that to say, it's time for my Christmas home tour 2022. I have approached Christmas this holiday season much differently than I have in the years past. Typically, I love to have lots and lots of Christmas decor all over my house, multiple trees, greenery everywhere. It kind of looks like Christmas exploded. But this year is a little bit different. If you're coming here from notinggrace.com, then you know on our website I have been sharing some of the challenges that we've been going through as a family. My husband recently had to have open heart surgery. He's doing wonderful, by the way. But with that came some hurdles that really didn't put us in much of a holiday spirit. So if you are going through some sort of struggle, be it physical, mental, financial, whatever it may be, I've got you covered. Here is a very simple way to add touches of Christmas decor, enough to get you in the holiday spirit, not too much to overwhelm you, but beautiful nonetheless. I started with a new tree this year. I actually splurged and got a tree. Now, budget-minded Jen, for the last 5 years, I've used the same tree over and over, and truth be told, I don't care for the tree that we used, simply because it did not have lights. So being budget-minded, I always just reused it again and again and again, but I never really enjoyed the tree. So when we were running to our favorite big box store, Home Depot, I saw this tree and the lights were beautiful, the needles, it actually looked like a very realistic tree. It's the tree that you can see behind me right now, and I was floored. Now, it's a pricier tree for us. I know there are trees that are $1,000+, but this tree comes in just right at $350, and setting it up was absolutely the biggest game changer for me. Because typically you have the base, you put the lower section in. If it's already pre-wired, you have to plug the lights in, then put the second section, plug the lights in, and as you go up to the top of the tree. This tree, the way that the connecting mechanism works, when the two pieces connect together, everything is connected. I don't know what kind of special magic they did to make that happen, but I absolutely love this tree. The one thing about this tree that I did love is you do have an option of color of light. You can either go with a multicolored look or stay with solid light. Plus you have the option of a solid state color or a flash between the colors, or as I have right now, a little twinkle glow that goes in and out back there. I will put a link in the description below so that way you can make sure to check it out if you are in the market for a new tree. So for our upstairs living room, I just added a garland across the top of our fireplace mantle, added some little fairy lights that you can control by a remote, and some candles, and called it done. A small vase filled with some greenery, topped it off, and it was simple and quick, and it can also last all winter long. So when the tree comes down and the ornaments go away, I can still leave my mantle decorated for that winter season, and I love that simplicity. The tree up here, I did create some new ornaments, but for the most part, it is a very minimally decorated tree. No star, no extra greenery, just small few ornaments here or there in neutral tones to just allow us to enjoy the twinkling lights and relax in front of the fire. For the room, I just added a small little pillow that says Merry Christmas that my boys gave me this year for my birthday because they know their mama loves decor and loves to decorate for Christmas. So this ended up working perfectly for this room. I took an ottoman that we had in our basement and moved it upstairs and added a simple tray and completed the tray with a vase filled with simple greenery and some small little embellishments here and there. For the side table, I have a bowl filled with greenery and some pine cones and bells, and that's it for this room. Super simple, super quick, but enough to invoke that Christmas spirit. Usually in the sunroom, I also have another tree. This year I found a deal at Walmart with this small tree that I placed in the corner. And then I just added some wreaths to the walls and created this new DIY wreath that was super simple. There'll be a tutorial coming for that very soon. In our dining room, I did add some greenery to the table and to our china hutch, and that's basically it. I love the little bottle brush trees, so I did add those on the shelves of the hutch here and there, and it just created that perfect, simple touch of Christmas. For content creators like ourselves, it is always good to change your decor year after year. I did not have the bandwidth to do that this year in our basement. So I just repeated what I set up for last year's Christmas. It was a moody gray and copper tree, and this is a flocked tree made from King of Christmas. I've had this tree for many years and it is still going strong. The only thing is I wish I would have gotten the pre-lit tree. Running the lights on the flocked tree does create a little bit of a mess, but since the tree is in such great shape, I continue to use it year after year. I love how it pops against our accent wall in our basement. The only other area that I decorated was a small little ledge in our kitchen next to our eat-in kitchen, which is not even really an eat-in kitchen right now because we are in transition mode. Our son took our table down to college, so I'm still on the hunt on the Facebook Marketplace for the perfect table. So minimal decor in this room as well. Now, the theme this year is simplicity. I wanted to create a feeling of calmness after we've had such a busy season of doctor's appointments and hospital visits and people coming over to wish us well, deliver us meals. I wanted a very calm feeling. Now, when you decorate your home, one thing to keep in mind, the more stuff that you have in your room can create a very cozy feeling, but it can also create the opposite effect. Meaning, if you are surrounded by a lot of chaos and clutter, and your life is filled with a lot of chaos and clutter, you don't really get that wonderful escape of being able to relax in your home. Again, super simple, super easy, not too much of an overwhelmed feeling. It still creates that relaxing environment that we're hoping to have this holiday season. So if you are in that state of overwhelm, first off, you are not alone. I'm right there with you, and we still can enjoy the holiday, and we can still create those touches of the season in our home without it being a burden for us this holiday season. I hope this inspires you. If you have any questions, I always love to hear from you. Make sure to leave us a comment below. And as always, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so that way you don't miss every video that comes out each week.